He's still on the throne. He's still able, and still able to do all things. And he just needs some vessels. That's all he needs. He don't need anything else. He just needs some vessels willing to submit and yield to him, and he'll do the work. You don't have to be special. You don't have to be talented or anything like that. You just have to be willing. He's got the talent. He's got the ability and all that, but he just needs you to submit and me to submit, to obey the Lord, and trust the Lord. I'll give a couple of witnesses about what God's done, and I'll give it to Brother here. And we have service up at David Arrington's, up at Brother Thomason's old house on Friday night. And we was having one the last Friday of last month, I guess. And I fasted that day, and of course David called. I called him one, and he said I was going to fast that day anyway. And he said they're going to be bringing salad and spaghetti for tonight. And the devil, the first thing the devil said, well, you can't fast and eat that. You'll get sick. That's the first thing come to my mind. You better eat, because you'll get sick if you do that. But I didn't. I listened to the Lord instead of the devil, and fasted all that day and went up there at night, and we had salad. I ate salad and spaghetti, and I didn't get sick. The Lord just needs us to step out in faith. A lot of times we want to use excuses, but God is able. God still has all power, still able to do all things. He just needs us, to get in tune. And another thing, Sister Lorinda, she was over I was down at work Monday this week, and she called, and she was Brother Brock's son. He'd been in jail. Brother Crook knows him, of course, Brother Mark does. You know him better than I do. But he got sick. Carlos Jr. did. And he'd been in the hospital, and he was wanting somebody to come and pray with him. And so she was telling me if I could to go, and I asked her, it was in Lafayette. They'd bought a new house in Lafayette, or got a house. And I asked her the street number. She said, she said Foster. I said, Foster Mill Drive? She said, yeah, that's it. I believe that sounds like it. 801 Foster Mill Drive. So I said, well, I'll just go down there after I get off work and look for it, and see if I can find it. So I went down there and went down Foster Mill Drive. I saw, I think, 900 and 800 and 700. I don't know, all kind of numbers. So I just kept going down the street, and I turned off down there and went and turned off and turned around and come back up the road. And as I coming up the road, of course, when you want to go slow, there's always somebody behind you, There's always somebody. So I said, I better get off the road. So I got up there and behind the wreck, and they had a parking lot there, so I just pulled in to the left there and pulled down the end of it. She gave me a number. She said, you can call this number. And so I said, I'll call the number and find out, where I'm supposed to go. So I called the number, and it said, this number is no longer in use. So I dialed it again, and it said, same thing. This number or whatever is no longer in use, or something. And so what are you going to do then? And so I just looked up to the right there where I was sitting, and the mailbox said 801. The Lord had parked me right in front of the house. God can do it, church. If we'll just let him. He's able to do it. She gave me Brother Brock's old number, and he's dead, so he couldn't answer it. And God is still God, and I thank God for that tonight. And I just want to worship the Lord, and Brother Crook said, and want to make it. I don't want to come up short, not after all this time, but like he said, we don't have many more sunrises and sunsets to go, so I just want to be found faithful and doing the work of the Lord, and be on fire and get closer to God. And I'll turn to Brother